Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna make a forecast on the prices of different metals in the 22nd century. And to understand my forecast, you got to think about what makes each element valuable today, right? So aluminum, silicon, titanium, and iron are valuable for quite different reasons than, say, nickel or copper or bismuth. Nickel, copper, bismuth, and to a lesser extent zinc are valuable for more or less the same reason that precious metals are valuable, right? They're rare in the Earth's crust, right? Aluminum and iron especially are valuable because they take a lot of energy to convert the oxides that we dig out of the ground into metals, right? Now, the lanthanides are valuable for quite a different reason. They usually occur as metal, or at least don't take a lot of energy to reduce from their oxides. They're valuable in the sense that they're very difficult to isolate from one another, right? Now, gold is actually not all that, compared to other elements in the 6th period, gold is actually not all that rare. It's valuable because it's needed as a form of barter, right, for the most part. It's only valuable to the extent that other things are scarce, right? If oil and energy and human labor, or labor in general, right, in the future, robots will probably be doing all this work for us, right, were freely available, gold would suddenly lose most of its value, right? Some of the metals that we think of as base metals will become incredibly valuable to keep our technology going, right? So tantalum, you're probably looking at a screen that's full of tantalum capacitors right now, right? And our solar panels will probably need tellurium and bismuth, right? Right now, tellurium, I believe, is worth about $50 to $100 a pound. Bismuth is about $5 to $7 a pound. Tantalum is going for around the $100 or so per pound range, or something like that. But once we actually do need that post-scarcity infrastructure, that would all change, right? Thorium and uranium are actually pretty common. Even enriched uranium will probably be very cheap 100 years from now, right? And we'll also be able to use neutron activation to make neptunium, plutonium, and americium, right, which will probably be very useful. Plutonium can be used in very long life RTGs, right, for space travel. Now, polonium will be very expensive, but for a different reason than it is today, right? Today it's expensive because the nuclear reaction to make it is expensive. In the future, it will be expensive because the bismuth that we're going to be using to make it will be expensive, right? Although it'll still be a lot cheaper than it is today, right? The polonium, that is, right? Unless we could turn other elements, we could probably start with our big stockpile of gold and work our way up, right? Chew on that thought, right? A society where bismuth is more valuable than gold, to the point that we have to put gold into our nuclear reactors to turn it into bismuth. We'll also have lead, of course, right? I was actually watching some forensic shows, and they were talking about neutron and activation analysis of ammunition, right? See if bullets came from the same batch. The reason that works is because bismuth has lead has 4 different isotopes, and you could identify different batches of lead from different geographies. But nowadays, now that they use lead-free ammunition, that might not work so well anymore, because bismuth has just that one isotope, right, for the most part, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.